I will state this here and now because I had to weed out the weak. This series is a Yuri, so homophobes stay away. I'm talking to you, Shax. This series is a smut, meaning it contains explicit sex. Therefore, it's not shy about showing these girls, for lack of attempting to find a better phrase, smashing the out of each other. So if you're afraid of nipples, stay away. I'm talking to you, Shax. This series is focused on BDSM, which means you'll be seeing things like bondage, submissive and dominance roleplay, and like the title of the series implies, sadistic behavior. With that being said, if you can't handle sex that isn't vanilla, then this series ain't for you. I'm talking to your ass, Shax. I actually don't know if that's true. I just like blaming Shax for all my problems. It's good stress relief. You guys should try it. So, Sadistic Beauty Side Story is a manhwa written by Yun-hee Woo. She's written 3 other series, but the important one to note is the OG of this series, simply titled Sadistic Beauty. That series is 117 chapters long and mainly focuses on a heterosexual relationship. It also features the main character of this story, who is a minor character in the OG series, hence the side story in the name. Furthermore, because this is a spin-off series, or maybe because Yun-hee Woo isn't fond of the gays, who knows, it's not nearly as long as the OG Sadistic Beauty, with it being completed at 17 chapters. On the bright side, it's short so you can literally read the whole thing in one day without looking like a gluttonous pig, and I myself won't have to read comments like, "When does it get good? Fuckboy is done." But I'm getting started. Our main characters are submissive maid Ahara and dominate Yuzu Ihara. Alright, that's not their real names, let me stop bullshitting. So the brunette is Yang Irene and the blondie is Na Ju-yeon. I probably butchered the hell out of those names. It's always the Korean names that I struggle heavy with. I don't know why I can't do it. Someone always has a Yoon and Park in their name. Like, these motherfuckers must love parks. If you Korean and you in the comment section, let me know why y'all niggas love parks so much, alright? I'm actually interested. Seriously speaking though, the reason why I compared Gyrene and Ju-yeon to Mei and Yuzu is because of a trend that I noticed. In my experience with the series I've read, the love interest always has a brunette and someone with bright colored hair, usually blonde. Yuzu and Mei from Citrus, Mel and Lin from Pulse, Nanami and Yu from Blooming to You, Sasuke and Naruto, Machi and Hana from that series with a long ass name. You get the point. On top of that, the MCs tend to fall into the same archetypes. The one with the black hair is the cool and reserved character, while the one with the bright hair is the impulsive and outgoing one. It's a classic cat and dog dynamic. Gyrene and Ju-yeon aren't much different in that regard. Gyrene is the character that was in the OG series Sadistic Beauty, so she's our tie to the franchise. Again though, she was a minor character in the OG series, so you don't need to read that to get context to the side story, but I'd recommend reading chapters 61 through 64 just for the extra lore. Personality wise, Gyrene is the level-headed one. She isn't exactly outgoing nor reserved, so I'd say she's pretty normal, aside from her obsessive want to be dominated. Seriously, this woman is a true bottom. She's like one of those girls in the porn ads where it says, she lost her husband to a tragic fire. She doesn't want warmth in her heart. She wants your cock. Alright, maybe that wasn't a great analogy. Point is, she a freak. Gyrene wants to find love, but her partner has to be comfortable with her peculiar kinks. Enter Ju-yeon. Ju-yeon is easily my favorite. She has a cute, bubbly personality, so she's easy to like. However, she can be a bit overbearing. Ju-yeon is loud and very playful, so to the wrong people, she could be seen as obnoxious. Not to me though, because she's the best. Now, given what I said about Ju-yeon, she doesn't seem like she fit Gyrene's standards, but there is a catch to her. Ju-yeon happens to be a great actor, so although she's not naturally a cruel person that could fulfill Gyrene's fantasies, she can roleplay her ass off. And that's how the sex scenes in the series plays out. Our MCs get into the characters of sadists and masochists and they go to work. Although I don't think I'm a great judge for what makes a great sex scene, I will say that I was entertained and very aroused. But again, you have to be alright with the BDSM aspect because I'm sure that's not for everyone. Besides the sex, this series is oddly wholesome. Yes, a series in which a woman wants to find another woman to control her body is wholesome. I like Gyrene and Juyeon's dynamic. At first, Gyrene doesn't really like Juyeon's inelegant personality, but she was too damn fine to ignore. Very quickly over time, Gyrene learns to appreciate Juyeon's eccentric attitude, and they end up bouncing off each other well. Juyeon is so lively and genuine that it can throw Gyrene off, but she gets caught up in her antics and drops the cool persona because Gyrene can be pretty childlike too. The cast is short with only 4 important characters, with the other ones I didn't mention being Gyrene's sister and Juyeon's friend, and they both are fun additions to the story too, and that's what makes the series so good. It's fun, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and most importantly, it doesn't push melodrama. There was a perfect opportunity for the series to go down a route where they could have built up fake tension for a simple misunderstanding that happened between our MCs, but you know what happened instead? Our MCs communicated, they addressed the misunderstanding like adults, and they cleared up the issue.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
No lingering drama is needed when you're dealing with characters above the age of 20 and they have their heads on straight. My last appeal to you, the viewer, is this series have a very good art, as you've been seeing throughout the video. The character designs are nice, especially Juyeon's, whenever she gets into her dominant role play. Excuse me while I take a 10-minute bathroom break.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to...
Well, that's about all I had to say about this series. There isn't a story to talk about. Our characters just want to cuddle and fuck. There isn't some goal to work towards or any obstacle to overcome. It's a short story that's guaranteed to have the men on brick or the ladies on Super Soaker if you're into the subject matter. I think there is a B-side to Sadistic Beauty side story that's supposed to be a yaoi centric story, so I guess this is the A side that I'm talking about, but I don't really know. I haven't done a deep dive into finding out. Hopefully you guys try out the series and enjoy it. But that is it for me. I'm Satsuki the Savage, and when in doubt, blame Shax. I'm out.
Tasting your soul, you're not in control, just giving you goals. Scared of your past, the future is closed. The start is the end is a start. They both are the same, can't tell them apart. Nigga, that's cuz the intro was the outro.